Hello everybody and welcome back to another video, and in this one we are going to be talking about GTA 5 and how to change controls from WASD to arrow keys. So some of you guys who are playing GTA from old games like for example Vice City and maybe San Andreas, they have the driving and the person control with the arrow keys, so you are used to those particular keys instead of WASD, which are more tactical and gives you more control over your character. But the people or the players that are coming from an older background, like for example GTA Vice City and GTA, maybe the previous version of GTA, those which were launched recently, or the original games, those had arrow keys instead of WSD while driving, and even when you were walking on your foot. Even when you were walking on your foot, it had the controls of arrow keys. So in this video we are going to be learning how you can change the WASD to arrow keys so you can have that original feel back. So right now, as you can see, I'm driving inside GTA 5, and let me quickly show you how you can change the controls. So first of all, press ESC or the escape on your keyboard, and once you do, you can see we are on the map section. And what we can do is I'm on the wanted level. Oh, that's great. Okay, never mind. So what we are going to be doing is that simply head over to your map and then to settings. You can see you have settings in here. Click on that, and now you have our gamepad or keyboard or mouse. So most of the people will be trying to find those settings in keyboard or mouse section, but that's not where we are going to be heading. Instead of that, we are going to be heading over to the key bindings. So here, as you can see, key binding, head over to that, and now we need to press enter on our keyboard or select. Simply press enter, and right now, as you can see, the key binds are now opened up in front of us, and here we need to change a couple of settings first. So you can see we have a movement. Firstly we have general, and after that we have movement. So this refers to the person walking on his foot, and if you change WASD to arrow keys, it will eventually be happening is that it will be changing from WASD to your arrow keys. After that, you can see we have our car and boats. Similarly, you have WASD controls in here, and you're going to be changing, and I'm also going to be showing how you can change them really quickly. But let me just tell you that what settings you need to be changing to completely have that original GTA Vice City type of feeling. So after that, you can see you have your aircraft. You can also change this WASD to your arrow keys as well, and the rest depends on you. Like for example, the submersibles, you can simply change WSD to arrow keys as well, and so on and so forth. You can see the parachute and all of these use WASD control, so you can change them one by one, and let me show you how you can do as well. So first of all, let's just head over to movement, which refers to the person walking on foot. You can simply change move forward to double click, and here it is giving you a prompt that this currently is assigned to actions below. Like for example, move forward is to fire weapon and phone select. So when you press the up key or the arrow key, it will change it to it will equip phone and the phone in the game normally, but we will be changing it. So simply press enter, and you're going to be selecting it up key. So you can see it is selected to up. Similarly, for the move back, we are going to be selecting down. Double click, I'm sorry, yeah, double click. So it is saying that it is also set to phone, so we don't care, we're going to be adjusting the phone. So the point to be noted here is that once you set all of these WASD, you're going to be adjusting the settings for phone as well. So to move left, we're going to be selecting the right key, I mean the left key, and once you do, you can see it is now set. Similarly, we are going to be selecting right to move right, the right arrow key. So now we are good to go. Let's just simply save our changes and head back. So but before that, you can see we have this little prompt or the warning icons being appearing in 3 different sections. So this means that in combat we need to set the fire weapon to some key as well. So you can just set it to something like from your numpad, like for example you can set it to 1 and it will be fixed. And now we need to head over to our cell phone as well. So you can see the phone up, phone down, phone left and right is all needing to be reassigned. What you can do is simply set it to something like 2. Okay, so as it is saying that it is set to different, you can set it to 3 as well. You can set something like 4. It is set to something as well, but let's just change it to something which is not assigned, like for example 0. And after that we are going to be selecting something like 9. Nope. You are going to be selecting the keys that are not assigned to anything in order to remove all of these marks. So simply change it to maybe no. So you're going to be searching for the keys that are not assigned. So 7 is assigned as well, so I'm going to be searching for the keys that are not assigned. Yeah. Okay, so the phone looks cleared up, and you can see now we are heading over to our car, boats and bikes. So we have this fire by weapon as well. We're going to be selecting some key here as well. It is also adjusted to something, so we're going to be selecting in here, like for example this. And you can see the overdrive mouse control is also need to be fixed. So make sure you select the keys that are not assigned to anything, and once you do, you can see the mark is getting away. Similarly for aircraft, you can see aircraft pitch back. We can set it to something like Dell or something. Alright, and for this one we're going to simply select this key. Let's head over to submersibles, and here you can see we need to set some keys for this as well, like for example this, or just try to find some keys that are completely not assigned to anything, and you will eventually change the controls. So I'm going to be keeping on searching for some keys that are not assigned to anything, like for example your full stops or commas or something like those. So let's try to find something. Yeah, so you can see we have cleared entirely all of these controls. So when you head over to GTA Online vehicles, so you can see bike melee, hit left. We are going to be changing it to something like maybe U. Yeah, so everything looks pretty clean now, and let's now head back to our game and see if we are moving using our arrow keys as well. So yeah, right now I'm using my arrow keys to move my character, and it is working perfectly fine. So now it's turn for our vehicle controls. So head back to our vehicle and let's just try to get away from these police guys as well. So yeah, okay, so now let me tell you how you can change the controls for your vehicles as well. Simply press escape again, head over to settings, and then to keybinds, press enter, and now head over to car, boats and bikes, and we are going to be selecting our arrow key above. And for brake we are going to be using the back, steer left, the left arrow key, steer right, the right arrow key. Now head back again. So we've just adjusted the secondary controls for that, and we can see now we can drive our car using our arrow keys, and that's perfectly fine. So that's how you can do those initially GTA Vice City type of controls in GTA 5 and have that fun again. So yeah, that was it for this tutorial, and I really hope you understood the concept as I explained everything in pretty much detail. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for watching, and see you around in the next video.